Hi friend, I am Harish Kamble. In this video, I am going to explain about test cross and back cross. Previous video, I have discussed about Mendel's three law of dominance, law of segregation and law of independent assortments. In this video, we are going to discuss about test cross meaning, test cross example, test cross use, as well as back cross meaning, back cross example, back cross use. Pea plants. Mendel performed his experiment on garden pea plants in his experimental garden. For that purpose, he selected 7 traits or characters. We selected here one trait, tall and dark, for study of test cross. In this pictures, there are tall plants and dwarf plants. This is a tall plant, dwarf plant. All these are tall, dwarf, and dwarf. This is the first pair. This is second pair, and here third pair. These are three pairs, and this structure, physical appearance, is called as phenotype. This is a phenotype, means tall. We can see tall plants, so this is called as phenotype. But inside the plant there are genes present called as genotype, and here are genotypes. These are the genotype of this plant. So dwarf plant, we know the dwarf plant, short plant, there are small t and small t, because this is a pure one. If there is a capital T, it may be tall plant. So dwarf plant always homozygous means there is a two similar genes. Homozygous, this is a homozygous, this is homozygous, this is a homozygous, because there are same genes. But these tall plants may be heterozygous or homozygous. This is the capital T capital is called as homozygous means the same, and hetero means there are different, means these tall plants may be pure homozygous or heterozygous means hybrid. It may be pure or it may be hybrid. So to find out whether it is pure or hybrid, the test is performed. That test is called as test cross. To identify the genotype of this plant, either it is pure or hybrid, perform the test. That test is called as test cross. Test cross involve mating of unknown genotypic individual with known homozygous recessives. There are always homozygous recessive taken for test cross. And the unknown means we have to, in the previous pictures, this is unknown. We don't know which genotype is present. Either it is a capital T, small t. So we have to find out. This is unknown, don't know, and this is a known, homozygous recessive. It is called as homozygous recessive small t recessive, because when Mendel's first law of dominance say that when tall and dark, pure dwarf, when we cross, F1 always tall, so always pure dwarf is recessive. This is because recessive alleles will always be masked by the presence of dominant alleles. And the use of test cross is identification of hybrid or pure variety. Just like this is the hybrid or pure, we have to find out by crossing with door plant. See here. So example first, test cross. This is the unknown plant, tall plant, but this is the unknown. And this is the homozygous, this is a known plant, dwarf. Here this is the unknown, test cross unknown, this is a known. But here we compare this one with pure 12. So in the first example we have taken here pure, this is a known, not unknown, this is a known, this is a pure dog, this is also known. Here this is the unknown plant, suppose, and this is the door plant. So what happen if the door plant crossed with the pure or door plant crossed with the tall? If dwarf plant, which genotype is small t crossed with pure tall plants, all the F1 generations, all the new plant develops are tall. All the new plants become tall, 100% tall. While if the tall plant is hybrid and crossed with the recessive small t, there is a two types of gametes form. Here single type, and when they crossed there is a 50% chances of tall plant and 50% chances of dwarf plant. Here only 100% chances are tall plants, because this T, this is the only one type of gamete form, this is one type of gamete form. So in the test cross there is always 50% tall and 50% dwarf F1 progeny develop, and in the other conditions when there is a pure tall there is 100% progeny will be tall. So depending on the progeny development we can decide whether the selected plant is tall or pure tall or hybrid tall. Example second, in the second example, this is the unknown dominant phenotype. We don't know about it is a pure homozygous or heterozygous, and we cross this with known homozygous. Homozygous means the same genes. Here it may be homozygous, it may be heterozygous. In the heterozygous there are different, homozygous they are same. This is unknown, don't know the genotype, but this is a known. Crossing with unknown with known homozygous recessive, this is that takes place in the test cross. There are two chances, it may be homozygous or it may be heterozygous. So see here, if the unknown is homozygous, then what happen, all the progeny will be 100% black color. And if the this is a heterozygous, that time all the progeny 50% progeny are black color and 50% progeny are white color. Progeny means newborns, white color and black color. So white color appear due to the heterozygous condition here, and only black color develop because the two genes are dominant. There is a no homozygous recessive form, so that all become 100% black. Then second type is a back cross. In the back crossing is the crossing of hybrid with one of its parents. to achieve offspring with genetic identity which is closer to that of the parent, and it is used in horticulture and animal breeding. So see, backcross means what? Suppose the black colors animal is here, this is a white color animal, and their genotypes are both are pure, capital A, small a. Then this black color animal produce 8 type gametes, and he this animal produce white color animal produce small a type gamete, a single type of gamete. Then after fertilization, after cross, there is a formation of hybrid animals which is black and white colors. Both colors may be present in the F1 generation. Then this black and white animal, when crossed with either this parent or this parent, either this parent, white color parents or black color parents, so this cross is called as back cross. This is the back cross. Why? Because the F1 next generation crossed with the previous generation, so it is become back. This is not a black but back cross, crossing with back previous generation, back generation. So this is called a back cross. So in the back cross there are two conditions. If the back cross, this one, black and white crossed with black and black and white crossed with white, what happen? There are formation of pure black and here formation of pure white. So if we have to attain purity, that time back crosses takes place. To maintain the purity, back crosses takes place. Back cross is not a testing. Back cross is carried out in the horticulture to maintain high yield variety. So this is the back cross. In a simple word, back cross means the crossing of F1 generation with previous generation. So this is called as back cross. Thank you.